Hey, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check.
Maybe just let it all the way down. All the way down? If I push it, okay, you need it there. No. Okay. Yeah, where are you at? Water, fruit snacks. Right now. Water, couple fruit snacks. Yeah.
Hey.
No, please don't touch me.
Bring your food, bring your water. Bring food, bring your water. 5 minutes to game time.
Oh, right. You can't take it home. Exactly. Anybody who wants sunscreen, take ours. Oh, yeah, I will.
We'll give it to some road tripping fan.
Yeah, we're like, you can have some sunscreen. We recently gave home some people that were from Canada that brought us in. So we got chairs, fuel, bear spray, 4 kilos of water. That's amazing. Wow. Okay, got it. We are. Oh yes, we can.
You have a YouTube link yet?
Yeah, it should be in the in the Slack. Me too.
I'm going to want to tell them that this is another field that I'm going to...
Oh yeah. For this game, we've got observers.
Sure, run another game back here so you can stay on that side also. You're all good.
So that means we'll have some folks helping with the fouls. Game being a soda game, the other semifinal game. All right. Oh, that's the wrong line. We're in white. We're starting on O-line.
Sideline, Orcas!
Looks like O-line. Looks like Caroline, Aubrey, Sabrina. Can't see who's behind Coach Carey. Nora, Elizabeth, Bridget. We're probably going to play, that's probably Kalani. We're probably going to play a bunch of handlers. Oregon apparently has a strong zone game. So, oh, it's Marissa. Oh, wait, we're actually starting on D. Take that back. We're starting on D. We'll be pulling. Bridget's on the pull. I didn't see a disc down there. And it's up. Ooh, it's really hanging. Ooh, it comes back quite a bit. All right, Oregon quick to pick up Nora on the mark. They're going deep right away. Too far. Okay. So Bridget's going to walk it up. Bridget's going to walk it up. Okay, she taps it in. Swings it to Lottie. Oh, I guess Lottie was out there. I wonder who I got wrong. Moves it over to Lex, to Elizabeth. Elizabeth over to Lottie. Lottie over to Bridget, to Elizabeth, to Bridget, to Elizabeth, to Bridget, to Elizabeth. Back to Bridget. Bridget swings it over to Caroline. Caroline, ooh, it's going to float. Lex is going to pick up the mark on Oregon. She's going deep right away. That's way deep, and that's down. So Oregon's going downwind on this point, which obviously means we're going upwind. Caroline getting the disc out of the back of the end zone. She'll walk it up to the line. You can see the 4 in the cup for Oregon. Lottie crashes the cup. Ooh, it drops. That's unfortunate. Oregon quick to pick up. Looking for somebody. Lottie's right on the mark. Good D there. Good D. Ooh, Nora's able to pick up that errant pass to Audrey, who fakes it. Swings it over to Caroline. Kind of floated on him. Moves it over to Bridget. Bridget up to Lottie. Lottie quickly up to Elizabeth. Elizabeth back to Lottie. We'll call a foul. Foul back here. Back by Bridget. Bridget taps in. Moves it to Caroline. Caroline over to Lex. Back to Caroline. Caroline to Lex. Lex to Lottie. Lottie back to Bridget. Bridget to Caroline. Caroline over to Lottie. Caroline to Lottie. Lottie throws a hammer over to Bridget. Drops to the ground. Oregon goes quick for the deep. It's too deep. Caroline will pick up again.
Time it, Nora!
Lottie looking for Caroline. Caroline's there. Does a fake. Then floats it to Elizabeth, who calls foul. Okay, it's uncontested. Oregon agrees it's a foul. Elizabeth with the disc. Needing some help. Floats it to Lottie. Lottie over to Bridget. Fingertip pickup. Bridget to Elizabeth. Elizabeth, ooh. to Lottie, to Bridget, to Caroline. Caroline to Lottie. Lottie back to Caroline. To Lex. To Caroline. Who swings it over to Audrey. Audrey with the catch. Audrey to Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Caroline. Lottie. Caroline. Lottie. Caroline. Elizabeth. Caroline. Elizabeth. Caroline. And that's a point. That was great work. That's an upwind break.
That's a break!
David celebrating with umbrella. Okay, that makes it 1 Orcas 0 Oregon.
Upwind on the D line.
Upwind on the D line.
We see you.
All right, that's a great start for Orcas. All right, coming out with I'm not going to call what kind of line it is. Coming out with a line, and we've got Ginger, Paloma, Aya, Shar, Sabrina, Kalani, and Marissa out there. We'll be on the pull. Now we're pulling downwind, so it'd be great to get another break going downwind. We got to push them upwind, so we'll see how we set this up. Here comes Shar with the throw. Ooh, that goes out, unfortunately. Just caught by the wind. So, and we had an offsides. So that means they'll get to bring it up a bit. She brings it to there. Quickly, Oregon goes deep. Shar on the mark. Shar. Now Aya on the mark. Swings it over. Ginger. Shar just misses that one. Ooh, that one just floated a bit high on Oregon. Shar's coming over to pick it up. She's looking for some help in the cup. Gets it over to Kalani. Kalani back to Shar. That cup is really tight. Back to Aya, to Shar. Shar back to Aya. Aya to Shar. Shar swings it to Ginger. Quickly back to Shar. Shar looks for the deep. Stumbles a bit. Back to Aya. Aya to Shar. Shar to Sabrina. Sabrina to Shar. Sabrina. Shar. Sabrina. Shar. Kalani. Shar. Sabrina. Shar. Sabrina. Kalani. Oh, and that's a hand block. Shar on the D. Now Kalani. We're playing man. That's going this way. She's not quite there for Oregon. Aya picks up. Looks for some help. Gets it to Shar. Shar's going deep. Going deep. Looking for Marissa. Oh, sorry. That wasn't Marissa. That was Sabrina. It's 1-0, Laurel. 1-0, Orcas. All right, Oregon walks it up. It's Marissa on the mark. Oh, that's going to be out. Quick. Sorry, I might cheer a little bit. Okay, Kalani looking for, had Sabrina. Gets it to Shar. Shar, just out of Sabrina's reach. Just out of Sabrina's reach. Okay, so with observers, there's more timing happening. He's counting to how fast she has to pick it up, when she has to bring it in, when it has to start. Ginger taps it in. Kalani on the mark. Wind gust right there as they were throwing. I mean, that was a bit of a breeze right there. All right. So we've got Aya with a timeout. Aya with a timeout. That's our first timeout. We are 10 minutes into the first half. Orcas is up 1-0. They had a break on their first point. So we're up one break. All right, it looks like we're back to doing the can lines. We kind of did that a bunch yesterday while our line gets water. All right, coming out of the timeout, we reset. We set up first, and then Oregon will set up after us. Now the observer is counting because basically we have set amount of time. Now we can pick up. Oregon's coming out of their timeout. Aya's got the disc. We are going downwind right now. So observer just gave a 10-second call. Aya taps in, moves it to Shar. Shar back to Aya. Shar crashes. Shar loops it in, going for Marissa. Oh, just out of reach. Just out of reach. That was a great set play right there. Oh, that disc just floated a little bit on him. Okay, Paloma's on the mark. Paloma's on the mark. Nice mark, nice mark. Ginger now picks up her mark. They're going deep. Elizabeth is there. Elizabeth with the D. Oh, it's good D by Elizabeth there. Shar picks up quickly. Over to Ginger. Ginger to Shar. Shar to Kalani. Kalani to Shar. Shar to Marissa. Marissa to Shar. To Marissa to Shar. To Marissa. To Shar. Shar with a bit of a flick to Elizabeth. Oh, Marissa with an amazing grab to Shar. She's looking for help. Finds Elizabeth in that end zone, and that is 2-0 Orcas. 2-0. 2 breaks to start this game. 2 breaks. Really great start to our semifinal here. Really great start. Two-zero Orcas. That is correct. 2 breaks, in fact. 2 breaks. And now we're going upwind. So if I'm not tracking the disc rate, let me know in the chat, because the window I see on my phone is bigger than what is on the YouTube stream. So if you can let me know how it's going, I'd appreciate it. Okay, for this line, we've got Paloma, Caroline, Ray, Bridget, Lottie, Lex, and Audrey. We're keeping a lot of handlers out to be able to deal with this zone. Playing a lot of handlers, more than usual. Fewer cutters, only like 2 cutters out. Bridget with the pull. She gets it up high again. It's gonna float. Gives them time to set up though. All right, drops right about half field. Oregon picks up Bridget on the mark. Ray moves over to pick up the mark. Over to where Caroline is. Caroline picks up the mark. Caroline right in their face. They swing it over. Lottie picks up the mark. Ray now picks up the mark. They swing it over. Oh, Bridget's on the mark now. They swing it over. Lottie on the mark. Oregon calling out what they want to happen in the end zone. Ray's on the mark. Oh, that's going to float. Oh, she's able to get it, though. It's going deep. It's going deep. Lex is there. Oh, just out of reach for Oregon. So that's a turnover for us. Now we get to work upwind for us. Caroline's going to walk it up. Sorry, it's shaking. I've got a little repair on the tripod here. All right, Caroline walks it up. Taps it in. Drops it to Bridget. Bridget moves it over to Audrey. Audrey fake. Oh, they drop it. It totally looked like that was going to happen. They were just really close to each other. Tapped in. Great recovery by Bridget to get that D after a little miscommunication. Quickly move it out of the end zone. Bridget now to Lottie, to Paloma. Paloma looking for some help. Paloma gets it to Bridget. Bridget over to Caroline. Caroline to Lottie, but just out of Lottie's reach. Oregon picks up quick. No one's there. No one's there. Calls a foul. Next. No contest. Lex taps it in. It's going to float a bit. She's there. Can she get it? No, it hits the ground. She's calling injury sub, I think. Injury sub. After that layout. Players take a knee. Jimmy's checking to see if anybody needs a sub. In comes Aya for Lottie. Okay, Laurel, I'll see far away from anything on this field. So we were right near the road yesterday, so it kind of helped with service. Oh, that goes right into the ground. Okay, Bridget, we're going to be on the mark here. Taps it in. Puff of wind right now. Puff of wind. Oh, she drops it. It's a lot of action right at this goal line. Oh, Bridget thought about a bunch of stuff. Moves it over to Lex. Lex to Paloma. Paloma back to Lex. Lex looking for Ray. Ray's able to pull that in. That was a great throw. Great shot by Lex there. Ray needs some help. Ray needs some help. Gets it to Bridget. Bridget over to Caroline. Caroline to Lex. Lex going for Ray. Oh, just out of her reach. Okay, Oregon's going to walk it up. Caroline's going to be on the mark. They're going downwind, so I expect a deep puck here. Oh, not there. Not there. Ray on the D on that one. Definitely getting in the passing lane a bit. Caroline coming up to the disc. calling for help on the, looking for Bridget. Bridget's there, looking for Paloma. That's Paloma. That is yet another break. It's another break for Orcas. That is 3-0 Orcas. Here comes the giant, the giant orca to join the celebration. Yeah, amazing start. I think we're definitely playing slightly different lines than all weekend, but these lines are able to deal with some of the Oregon zone. I think there's a timeout, maybe by Oregon. Okay, maybe not. Okay, this line. This line will be Lottie, Elizabeth. I can't see who's behind Jimmy. Kalani, Marissa, Sabrina, Shar. Oh, and Ginger. Ginger's back there. Okay, so that was an upwind break, so now we'll get to break downwind. All right. Here we go. Okay, once again, it's Lottie, Elizabeth, Ginger, Kalani, Marissa, Sabrina, and Shar. Wind's definitely been kind of ebbing and flowing. It's blowing decently right now. Shar should get a good pull out of this. Orcas clap it in. Oregon's hands up. Here comes the pull. That's, oh, I think it just went out. Yep. Oh, wait. Did they call offsides? I think we got called for offsides, too. Offsides, by the way, is when you're on the pull and the players cross the goal line before the pull is made. Really only set with observers. Oh, and apparently now they get to move it up to midfield because of that going out, because of the offsides call. Kalani on the mark. Ooh, great D there by Kalani. Makes her think about it. Ginger on the mark quickly. She's able to pick it up off the ground. They move it. Sabrina with the block. Sabrina with the block. Great defense. Made her think about it. Kalani quickly over to Sabrina. Sabrina's not in. Looks for Shar. Shar's going to go to Sabrina. To Shar. Little fake there. Floats it over to Sabrina, who catches it in. Tiptoes in. Tiptoes in. That is another break. That is 4 straight breaks to start this. 4 straight breaks. And the Orcas couldn't be. And neither could I, to be totally honest. This is a dream start for these girls. So that's 4-0 for Orcas, 4-0. Okay, line coming out for this point. It's going to be, let's see, Aya, Bridget, Ray, Lex, Caroline, Nora, and it looks like Elizabeth is out there too. Yes. No, sorry, that's Ivy.
I gotta stand for this. This is getting more exciting.
All right, and the pull's off. Oregon quickly to the disc. Lex picks up the mark. Ray, nope, it's going to be Bridget on the other mark. Swings it over. Lex on the mark, quickly cutting down that passing lane. They swing it over. Now Bridget picks up the mark. Definitely going to, going deep. That's going to float. That's going to float. She's able to catch it in. Aya's on this mark. Lex. Oh, that's up. Bridget on the mark. They're going to float it over there, and that's Oregon's first point. Downwind point.
Keep it up, Orcas! Keep it up!
So that hold for Oregon makes it 4 Orcas, 1 Oregon.
Keep it up, Orcas!
So for the first time in this game, we'll truly be on O to start with Oregon doing the pull. Okay, out there, looks like we've got Sabrina, Ivy, Bridget, Elizabeth, Manami, Shar, and Kalani. Oregon to pull for the first time in this game. That disc is going to roll. Oh, wait, I don't know what. I don't know what happened. All right, we get to set up offense. Something definitely happened there. I'm not quite sure. It wasn't offside. Maybe we started too early. All right, Shar picks it up. Oregon in their cup. Their zone D. Shar looks for that. Gets it over to Marissa. Marissa to Shar. Shar looking. Kalani's able to pull that in. Kalani looks for the swing. Not there. Moves it to Bridget. Bridget able to get it through that opening in the cup to Elizabeth. To Shar. Again, we're going upwind right now. Floats it up to Elizabeth. That's a great disc in the wind. Bridget's able to get it to Shar. Shar low, and Elizabeth holds on for that point. That was a great diving catch by Elizabeth there. Great diving catch. So we hold. That was our first hold because we've only had breaks. That gives Orcas 5. Orcas are 5-1. Orcas are in white for this game. So 5-1 for Orcas. That was quite the diving catch. Looks like Lex is getting some clarifications from the from the observer about what happened back there. Okay, so this line will be Ray, Ginger, Aya, Lex, Paloma, and Caroline. Pulls off. Lex or Lottie on the mark. Now it gets still on the mark after Ginger picked that one up. That's going to drop to the ground. Aya with the quick pickup. Gets it to, just kind of stumbled there. Lottie on the mark. Lottie on the mark. Oregon going deep right away. Aya's there for the D. Moves it. Oh, that's going to float on Ray. Ray's able to track it. Ray gets it to Ginger. Ginger moves it to Paloma. Oregon just mistimed that. Gets it back to Ginger. Ginger swings it over to Caroline. Caroline moves it to Paloma. Paloma to Caroline. Caroline thinks about the deep shot, not there. Aya picks it up over to Paloma. Paloma to Ginger. Ginger to Aya. Aya to, just behind Paloma. Going deep right away, Oregon. That's going to float. Can she get there? Oh, she can't. So for this one, you only have so much time to walk up to the disc because we do have observers. So bit of a jog going. Aya's going to pick it up. Brings it up to the end zone line. Quickly, Oregon tries to get into their defense. Aya to Lottie. Lottie to Aya. Aya to Paloma. The wind's really just picked up there. Lex with the catch. She's going deep for Ray right away. Caroline running onto it. Can't quite get there. So is Ginger. Okay, Oregon to pick up Caroline on the mark. They swing it over Paloma on the mark. Paloma's getting a little closer, closing down that space. Oregon goes to the middle, moves it up. It's Ray on the mark there. Caroline's going to pick up this mark. We swing it over. Paloma's going to get it. They're going deep right away. That's going to float just past her. Ginger had that cover. All right. Lottie's going to pick up in the back of the end zone, move it up to the... Sabrina's down. Definitely looked like it hurt on that layout. Okay, trying to reset. Sabrina is down. She just did a layout. Looks like she maybe jammed her hand or wrist a little bit. Looks like we're going to get a sub. She's shaking it off. It definitely was. Now the question is, I don't know if she caught it or not. Oregon subbing as well as us on that. Looks like Aya's coming in for Sabrina. Okay, so that was deemed a catch. Observer telling Aya how to tap it in. She taps it in. Moves it over to Kalani. Kalani to Bridget. Bridget back to Kalani to Bridget. Fakes it to Aya. Moves it over to Shar. That's going to float, but Ivy's there to pick it up. Over to Shar. Shar to Elizabeth. To Shar. Shar to... Aya can't hold on to that one. Oregon looking for a deep throw. It's not there. Bridget's all over that. Swing it over to Elizabeth on the mark. Oregon's looking for something, and Marissa grabs it right out of the air. Shar with the disc, gets it to Bridget. Bridget to Elizabeth. Kalani comes streaking out to Shar. Shar to Bridget. And Bridget is in. Bridget is in. So that's a hold for Orcas, making it 6-2. 6-2. That was good work upwind right there. Offenses are working upwind right now.
I'm hearing that the live stream is frozen.
Is it still frozen? It was frozen.
Okay.
I wouldn't. Okay, we are back. How's the image? I'm trying to stick with T-Mobile. It's a little stronger. I have both T-Mobile and AT&T.
This might be second and out.
Is this David's asking if this is timeout? Clearly a timeout. Most likely taken by Oregon. Yeah. All right, Kristen. Let me try to switch. Okay, I'm gonna switch real quick. Okay, I just switched to a different option. I don't know how that's coming across. Oregon just came out of their timeout. Orcas bring it in for their cheer. Okay. If anybody's on the Slack, David's right by me, so he can give me updates too. All right, let's see how this holds. Okay. Ask him if it's more zoomed out.
You have just asked.
Yes, I know. You'll get the response. Okay, we're coming out. Let's see, this line is looking like Nora, Audrey, Caroline, Lex, Lottie, Bridget, and Paloma. Okay, there's the pull. That's good to know. Now I can get more in the frame then. All right, Oregon walks up, Lex on the mark right away. Oregon going deep right away, and that is past everybody. Oregon definitely seems to be feeling the pressure, rushing a few of these throws. All right, so Bridget's going to walk it up. The cup's going to be set up right there at the end zone. Lottie crashes. Bridget chooses, tells Caroline where to be. Caroline picks it up right off the ground, moves it over to Lex on the far side. Lex is able to pick it up. Oh, wait, there's a foul. There's a foul. I'm not sure what we're calling here.
My take is there's a contested down call over on Caroline's catch.
Oh.
And that should have been a stoppage that prevents them to throw it to.
Got it.
I
don't know if you heard that from David, but or it looks like Oregon was saying Caroline did not catch that before it hit the ground. So that's going to be a contested thing. Then that pass to Lex didn't count, and so did the pass that Lex had intercepted for the turn. So the observer is stepping in to make the call. It's going to go back to Bridget. And we'll basically start this point over. Okay, Bridget, again, swings it over to Lex. Lex looking for some help, gets it to Caroline. Caroline to Lottie. Lottie swings it over to Bridget. Bridget quickly to Paloma. Paloma thinks about the deep to Nora, not there.
Keep that space, Nora.
Lottie over to Audrey. Audrey to Lottie. Lottie to Audrey. Audrey rips that one out of the air. A little fake, flips it back to Odd. Oh, that D just came right through that passing lane. And here they go quick. It's not there, though. Not there. Bridget will get it, the disc. Starting a little better position this time, as we'll be walking it up in the middle versus that sideline almost being another defender with this cup the way it works.
Time those cuts.
I just think I heard the halftime horn. All right, Bridget to Lottie to Audrey. Audrey with a big fake. Gets it to Bridget. Apparently out by, observer calls out. Oregon to pick up Caroline on the mark. Caroline right up there. So they're going to throw. Oh, she's able to catch it. What a layout by Oregon there. And a kick. Nora quick to congratulate her. They made him work for that on the O-line. It makes it 6-3. 6-3 Orcas. Just a hold for Oregon there. We'll put out an O-line, although we've basically been putting out all handler lines. For those watching at home, Sabrina is back out there. So that's good to see. She's still shaking that wrist off, but good to see her back out there. So this line looks like Elizabeth, Marissa, Bridget, Sabrina, Shar, Ivy, and Kalani. I hear Sabrina grandmother may be watching all the way from Tokyo. I don't know if she's on here right now, but all right. So moving down for the poll because Oregon's going to do it. We're ready to go.
No, because the last point when Sabrina came out. Yeah.
All right, there's the poll. That's going to roll. Oregon definitely playing for the roll on the polls. Shar's going to walk up to the disc, pick it up. Cup sets up quickly. Moves it over to Kalani. Kalani to Shar. Sabrina cuts through. A lot of contact there. Oh, that's floating. Oh, great. Ooh. Sabrina and Kalani. Violation called. I believe that's because there was like a handoff versus a catch. I'm not sure what this violation is called. Observers explaining what the situation is to the players. Looks like the observer explained everything. They tap it in. Bridget with the disc. Looking for some help. Floats it up to Shar. Shar able to pull that one out of the air. Oh, tries to get it to Bridget. Drops on the ground. Oregon goes quick. That is defense by Shar, and I think that may be a foul call. That was defense by Shar and Ivy. I believe no foul on that after the observer steps in to give their perspective. Shar swings it over to Kalani. We're going upwind. Sabrina with the one-handed catch to Shar. Back to Sabrina. Back to Shar. That cup is tight. Sabrina to Kalani. To Shar. Shar to Kalani. Kalani to Bridget. Bridget to Elizabeth. To Sabrina. to Elizabeth. Looking for Kalani. Kalani's there. To Char. To Ivy. That's a great find. To that just dropped for Elizabeth. Oregon's going quick. Oh, she faked me out. Oh, and Oregon drops quickly. Elizabeth quickly on the move. Bridget picks it up. We're going downwind for this point. Oh, that's going to float, but Ivy's able to get it. Ivy moves it to Elizabeth. Hopefully we're back. All right, Oregon moving it quickly. That's a bit of a blade. Char's able to get that one. Orcas call a timeout. Orcas call a timeout. First timeout of this half. Sorry for that little interruption. Okay, we were just discussing this point's really important because if we get this point, that'll bring us to half, I believe, and then when we hit half, we actually receive in the second half. So this could be like a good, almost back-to-back points. We are going downwind. The wind is picking up. Yesterday afternoon, a little like windstorm rolled through and blew a bunch of tents over after our last game. All right, so we'll be on the disc. Looks like Char's going to pick up. Now that we're set up, Oregon will come get their lineup set up. Tap the disc in. Oh, Kalani. Over to Sabrina, to Char. Char moves it over to Bridget. Bridget to Elizabeth. To Bridget. To Elizabeth. To... Oh, that just floated on Kalani. There's no deep there. There's no deep. Oregon swings it over. Ivy picks up the mark. Now there's a deep. Sabrina on the mark now. Oregon able to reel that one in. Going upwind. Marissa's all over that, and so is Kalani. He catches it. Great D. She's able to pull it up to the front of the end zone. Char picks it up from, moves it over to Bridget. Bridget over to Ivy. I could hear the sidelines yelling Ivy. Ivy looking for some, gets it to Bridget. Bridget cuts through, it gets to Sabrina. Sabrina dumps it to Char. Char, oh, right in front of us. Cup's really tight there. Ooh, that's gonna float. Can Ivy get to it? She can. All right, that's out. Sorry, I just saw something in the chat. Okay. Close sideline or far sideline? All right. Ivy on the mark. That's going to swing it. Marissa now picks up the mark. And swing it back. Ivy's going to pick that up. Bridget cuts down the passing lane. It's over to Marissa picking up the mark. They move it back. Haven't really moved it forward yet. Ivy's on the mark. That's going to float a bit with the wind. Sabrina's on the mark now. Wind really picking up right now. They're able to pick it up there. Sabrina, or Ivy on the mark. Sabrina now on the mark. Sabrina. Great D here. Great D. Oh, she's able to hold on to it. Looking for the swing. It's there to Ivy. Kalani quickly on the mark. It's up. That is going to float quite a bit. Char's there. It's tipped a bunch. Both Char and Marissa getting a hand on that disc. Moves it over to Ivy. Ivy going deep right away. Marissa's not going to be able to get there. Got it. All right, Kalani on the mark. Marissa now on the mark. Cuts down that swing lane. Kalani closes that down. Moving further back. That's going to hit the ground. Okay, calling end zone. They're going to stack. Char's going to walk up to the disc. Taps it in. Gets it to Bridget. Oh, wait, we're calling something. I don't know. It looks like Sabrina called a foul. It's going to go back to Char. Char's looking for Elizabeth, not quite there. She's definitely looks frustrated with herself. Bridget telling her to not worry about it. Moves to Ivy, picks up the mark. Elizabeth's on this mark. Swing it over. Manami is on the mark. Great job by Kalani cutting down that other swing. Great job by Manami or by Marissa there. Oh, and it's a block by Elizabeth. Oregon checking in on Elizabeth. Those hurt. Those discs are moving. All right, Char trying to get it to Elizabeth this time, and she does. Hopefully you guys saw that. Elizabeth from Char. That is a hold, but gets 7-3. 7-3.
Get bookends if it was a forehead block, an inadvertent forehead
I think
block.
that's a bookend. She had the D.
Yeah.
That's true. That was
Elizabeth.
that is Elizabeth bookend. Good point, David. I believe that's halftime. 7-3. I believe we're at halftime. Orcas looking strong today. Now we got to hold it down for the second half. We just got to keep crashing that cup. We're doing great at it. All right, I'm going to take a break, put some more sunscreen on, get some water. We'll see you guys after halftime. All right, Orcas almost ready to come out of halftime. Huddled up, getting some more instructions and I'm sure encouragement from Jimmy. Not that those ladies need it based on how they've been performing. They're doing a fired up, are you ready to go cheer? They definitely seem fired up. Okay, we should be on O, receiving, going upwind or downwind. All right, on this line, we've got Ivy, Sabrina, Ellen, Marissa, Shar, Kalani, and Bridget. Here we've got our sideline crew.
Oh yeah, sideline crew. No game.
Nora representing, along with we got a little sideline interview happening here. I need to get them a mic. Aya walking the mic around, chatting with Ray. All right, Morgan's coming out of halftime. Wind is really starting to pick up now. For those at home, it's 75 and quite breezy. Observers getting into position. O-line's ready. Oregon's going to have the pull. Pull will be going upwind. I'm sure they're going to try to get a little bit of a roll out of this. Here it comes. Goes up high. I can't even track that. It's going to go way backwards. It's going to go way backwards. Oh, it's right on the corner of the end zone. That is going to be tricky for us to get this point in with the way they cut plays. They're playing man. That's to Elizabeth. Elizabeth is in. Elizabeth, that was a really quick point coming out of halftime. Really quick. That was a great strike. So it makes it 8-3. Looked like Oregon changed their defense a little bit and came out in man versus the cup they've been playing. All right. Well, after that quick point, we'll send out our D-line or some semblance of a D-line. I believe it was Shar. It was definitely Elizabeth, but I believe it was Shar.
I think Elizabeth can only catch it now. Her score as a dive.
She does have the most layout team. All right, so coming out on this line, let's see, we've got
It's a mixture.
Let's see, we've got Bridget, Aya, Paloma, Caroline, Ray, Ginger, and Sabrina on this line. Aya with the pull. Oh, it's nice and low and gets a roll. That is a great pull in this wind. Almost to halfway. Oregon picks up quick. Sure, they're going to look for the deep quick. Nope, they swing it. Looking for the pass back. Oh, Ginger was almost there. They move it across. Ray's right there. Picks up the mark. You move it back, Ginger on the mark. We're swinging it over. They're going to play a little 1-2, I'm sure. Oh, she has to lay out to keep that 1-2. Moves it back. Aya almost there. Bunch of faking. Moves it back to the middle. They're going deep. Oh, and that didn't float like someone. That kind of came right down. All right, so now we've got to work the entire field upwind. Wind is definitely picked up. Bridget walking it up to Aya. Aya with the fake back to Bridget. They're back to the Oregon's back to their zone. That is out of the back. I mean, the wind is really puffy right now. All right, so Oregon will take it out on the end zone line. Looks like Sabrina will be on the mark. She's had some great Ds so far. Forcing away, that's towards the camera. And Oregon holds. Ray was on that mark, not just past her. All right, so that makes it 8-4 Orcas. Dragonflies around me. Puts us on O. So this line looks like we've got Marissa, Ellen, Sabrina, Shar, Kalani, Bridget, and Ivy.
Hey, Nora.
All right, we're ready to receive. Here comes Oregon with the pull. It's definitely going to be a roller. That's a great pull. Rolls back a little bit in our favor. Bridget picks it up, swings it to Kalani. Kalani quickly to Bridget. Gets it out to Ellen, or Elizabeth. Get that right, maybe eventually. Kalani to Sabrina. Sabrina to Kalani to Sabrina. Sabrina with a big fake. To Kalani, to Bridget, to Shar, to Elizabeth, to Shar, to Elizabeth, to Bridget, to Kalani in the back. And that was a nice work it up. Great job against that cup, making it 9-5. Orcas 9-5. Again, Orcas in white. 9-5 for Orcas.
Now the front of your shins are going to get burnt.
Yeah, I've been put on sunscreen. Lots of it. All right. So 9-5. What did I say? 9-5? It's 9-4. 9-4. 9-4 Orcas.
It's starting to heat up.
Yeah, it's 76. All right. So on this line, bit of a D line. So we've got Kaysen, Paloma, Elizabeth, Lottie, Kalani, and Lex. Orca making an appearance over there. Hans holding it up. Okay, looks like Aya's going to be on the pole. All right, the wind died just as she threw that, so we were able to not get as much of a blowback. That was great for us. Oregon picks up Aya on the mark. Kaysen picks up the mark. Look, cha-cha. Aya picks up the mark. Kaysen's holding tight. Ivy's on it. Oh, that drops down. That drops down.
Let's get it.
Aya picks up. Gets it to Lex. Ooh, Lex. Thought about it, but decided not. Taps it in. Floats it over to Kalani. Kalani, ooh, that's going to hang. Paloma unable to get there.
Hey, let's D up.
Calls a foul.
Oh, there goes 10.
And there goes one of the tents over there. I think you could see. That shows you how windy it is. Hopefully, we got a few parents. Looks like they're holding down tents over there. Okay, Paloma discussing what happened with the observers there. Oregon explaining her side. Tents at this place have taken a beating this past couple days.
Yeah, they threw that one away from the field next to us yesterday. It was totally busted.
Okay, observer is saying what she's saying. No, I think no foul. Based on what the observer's motions are. Okay, that means Oregon picks up the disc. Oregon swings it over. Aya on the mark. She looks for somebody. No one's there. Paloma picks it up. Here comes that's just out of her reach. Kalani's going to pick up. She's going to need some help. It's quite breezy going upwind here. She moves it over to Aya. Aya to Lottie. Lottie moves it. Oh, that's going to float on Kaysen. Kaysen stays with it. Tries to stay in. Is not able to, though. That was a good attempt at trying to stay in. That's a quick, deep shot, and that's going to curl away from the Oregon player. Aya tapped it in. Aya gets it to Kalani. Kalani to Kaysen. Kaysen back to Kalani. Kalani goes to Paloma. Paloma over to Lottie. To Paloma. Paloma was looking for the back to Lottie. There it is. Lottie's going to swing it over to Lex. Lex going to move it to Paloma, but defended by Oregon. Oregon walking over to pick up the disc. This is a long point. Long hold point for Oregon. Paloma right on that mark. Kaysen picks up the mark here. Kalani's on it now. Going deep. Oh, Aya is able to get that disc. That is a great block by Aya. She closed on that really. Aya taps in. Moves it over to Kalani, who's just able to get that one. Gonna move it to Aya. Aya to Lottie. Lottie moves it to Lex. Lex to Lottie. To Kalani. Kalani to Paloma. Paloma to Lottie. Lottie with a fake. Trying to move this. Hand block right there. Oregon quickly picks up. And that's a point. That's a hold for Oregon. Hold for Oregon. So that makes it now 9-5. Now 9-5. Orcas are up. Okay, hopefully you guys can still hear me. I don't know if I'm frozen or not. I see the last score was 9-4. It's now 9-5. I'm not sure if you guys can still see me. Here comes the pull. Connie's quickly to it. Oh, nope, she passes it up for Bridget. Bridget moves it to Kalani. Kalani can't hold on. That wind is hitting right now. Moves it back. Ivy on the mark. That disc was tipped, but Oregon's able to come up with it. Marissa on the marks. Now Elizabeth. That wind is just whipping through here. Kalani thinks about the deep. Holds back, moves it over to Shar. Shar to Kalani. Kalani to Bridget. Bridget to Elizabeth. Oh, that's not quite there on the handoff. Oregon setting up. Swing it over. Ivy's there to pick up the mark. That is going to go, I don't know where. Both players, Shar and Elizabeth, are there for the knockdown. Shar goes quick deep. That's a great idea, though, with this win. Let's get it down here and see what happens. Oregon running to pick up the disc. They're going to have to work it upwind, and I don't know how fast this wind is blowing, but it's blowing pretty hard. All right, Bridget on the mark. See, that wind just picks that up. Look at that disc move. It's crazy. All right, Bridget's walking over to pick it up right on the end zone line. Looking for Elizabeth, and there's Elizabeth. The Bridget to Elizabeth connection. That makes it 10-6, I think. I'm losing track here. Too worried about this wind and things overheating. 10-5, sorry, 10-5. 10-5, Orcas up 10-5. That was a great Shar put it back on the end zone, so we kind of pinned them back in that wind. That was nothing to lose on that one. All right, so 10-5. Other game next to me, Minnesota and Kitty Hawk. Minnesota's up 10-6. 10-6 with the disc. They're who we played our second game. For the Minnesota game, it's 10-6. Here, it's 10-5. Orcas up. Okay, on this line, we've got Ginger, Marissa, Kalani, Vivian, Ray, Caroline, and Shar. Not Shar, Nora. Nora taps it, tries to get some roll out of it. Oh, hopefully it gets down. Oh, it does. Oregon picks up. They're going downwind now. Sure, they're going to look deep. That hits the ground. She calls foul on Caroline or on Ginger. It's a discussion over there on the foul.
Kidding.
Called foul. It's going to go back for Oregon. Yes, 10-5. 10-5 Orcas. Kalani on the mark. Now Caroline picks it up, moves it over. Marissa picks up that mark. Vivian seems to have gotten picked there. Vivian now on the mark. Vivian stays on the mark. They swing it over. Caroline picks up the mark. They swing it over. Moving it back. Caroline picks up the mark. Ray is right there to get that one. She saw that one, stepped right into that passing lane. Nora with the disc gives it to Ginger. Ginger to Nora. Nora to Kalani. Kalani to Caroline. Caroline to, oh, that's going to float. Marissa stays with it, is able to rein it in. Gets it to Caroline, to Marissa, to Caroline, to Marissa. Marissa thinks about the throw, not there. Drops it off to Nora. Nora to Ginger. Ginger to Marissa with an amazing catch to Nora, to Ginger. Ginger to Nora. Oh, and that's a little block there by Oregon. Ginger quickly trying to get that cover for the deep. That just didn't work out for Oregon. Oop, injury. Oregon's going to walk off. Nora's going to come off since we can sub for Shar.
Looks like it's going to be a rematch.
All right, Shar comes in.
Let's go, Orcas!
All right, Shar is going to walk over to pick up the disc. Oh, Caroline comes crashing through. Shar with that just floated on her. Just floated on her. That was a great attempt. She got real low, just floated up. All right, Caroline on the mark here. Oregon taps it in. Oh, quite the defense. That is not able to get held onto by Oregon. Defense there by Ginger. Shar's walking over to pick it up. Shar floats it to Caroline, who tiptoes on the sideline. Caroline moves it to Marissa. Marissa to Kalani. Kalani has to really hold on to that to Shar. Shar tries to get it to Marissa, not quite there. Ray quickly on the mark. Oregon's going to go. I thought they were going to go deep, but now Kalani's going to pick it up. Kalani moves it to Shar. Shar moves it to Ginger. Ginger moves it to Marissa. Keep saying Manami. To Kalani, to Shar, to Caroline, to Shar. Shar to Marissa. Marissa looking for some help. Oh, just behind Shar. Oregon moves it. Shar picks up the mark. Gets it to the middle. Ginger picks up that mark. Move it over. Ray's going to pick this one up. Shar there. Oh, right through. Heard the footsteps of Kalani coming in for that cover. Kalani's going to quickly move over to pick it up. Moves it to Caroline. Caroline fakes it. I heard the slap of the disc on that one. Moves it to Marissa. Marissa, no one around her. Moves it to Caroline. Caroline in a crowd. Caroline moves it to Ginger. Ginger to Shar. Right. Shar looking for Kalani. Kalani is not in, according to the observer, and it's blocked by Oregon, intended for Ray. Soft cap should be at 10 o'clock, correct. Wait, injury. Not sure where the injury is. Oh, Oregon went off. Ginger's going to pull Ray out and bring in Elizabeth. the sub. Oregon will have it on the end zone line. Shar taps in. Oregon moving around. They have to kind of stay set. They can't move around after an injury. Okay, they quickly move it. Caroline quickly comes up. Shar in the passing lane. Now Elizabeth on the mark. Shar taking that passing lane away. Caroline right up on the tight D. Now Elizabeth moves over to pick up the mark. Going deep. That's going to go way too deep. But that'll make, I don't know where that went out of bounds though. So when it goes out of bounds, you move it up to where it actually crossed the line. So we'll see where they put it. Observer's going to move up and signal where it is. Apparently there's maybe another injury. Observer will tell them where the disc went out. Apparently disc went out right about there. Jimmy's going to pick up the disc to move things along. There's a conversation around what's happening here. Okay, now Char's going to go over and pick it up. Well, Jimmy's going to run it up and hand it to Char where it went out of bounds. There's a lot of traffic around that cup. Oh, that is going to float a ton. That's going to be unfortunate. Okay, Oregon's going to have to move it out of the end zone. Kalani on the mark. Oh, that bounces right off of the Oregon player. Now we're definitely in the corner of the end zone. As they set up the cup, Caroline will be surrounded with the wind blowing. This is a tough spot to be in. She asks for space, moves it to Char. Char's going to have to move it quickly to Ginger. Ginger moves it, to Kalani. Just can't quite hold on that low pass. And Oregon is able to hold. That was a lot of work for a hold. That makes it 10-6. 10-6 Orcas. Hopefully the live stream's still coming through. I've been trying to check that. All right, I haven't heard the soft cap horn, but it is 10 o'clock. Oh, no, Nora just came over, game to 11. So we are downwind on this point, O-line, we score, game over. Oregon would have to have 5 straight breaks.
Let's go, O-line!
Okay, O-line out there now. Ellen, or Elizabeth, Aya, Marissa, Shar, Paloma, Bridget, and Ivy. Here's the pull. Catches the wind a bit. It's in a good spot for us. Bridget pulls up to the disc. Moves it. Oh, that's going to float. Shar stays with it. Is able to one-hand catch it. Shar moves it really right along the ground there to Ivy. Ivy to Paloma. Paloma to Ivy. And there's the point. I believe that's it. That's game. We will head to 11-6. Orcas gets the W. We'll be playing for first place today at 1:30. We'll be back with you at 1:30. The team is going to go and cool off at the hotel, get our bags packed, and head back out. But there's your potential first place team you're looking at there. Orcas putting in the work today. That was really great work against that That Oregon D, man, that was tough D working in the cup. Handlers did a great job today. Great job. Hope the wind maybe dies down a little bit for us in the next game. But if it doesn't, we did all right in the wind. So let's get a couple wind breaks like we did today. All right, so I'm going to cool stuff down. I'll come back with you all 1:30, a little bit before. We'll be on field 6, but that's only if you're in the area and can show up. But field 6, so we'll be 2 fields down. Maybe we'll have slightly better service, but it seemed to hold out okay. All right.
Saturday games.
We'll see you all. I'll try to see if we can maybe do an interview in the next game if possible. Anyways, thank y'all.
Looks like it. Rematch.
They're still playing. Oh, wait.
Right now, Minnesota and Kitty Hawk are still playing. Minnesota is up. Keep an eye on the website if you want those updates. We'll probably post it in Slack too.